Hello everyone. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Alif, the wonderful, gorgeous. Am I gorgeous? I hope I'm gorgeous. And in this video, I want to share with you the top 5 things that I wish I knew when I was 20. Now you might be thinking, oh my god, you look so young, aren't you 20 right now? Well, first of all, credits to my skincare routine and my hair product routine that I've been working on lately, but I am 25 right now, and this is advice I wish I heard when I was 20. Number 1 is you will not have life figured out. Now, let me tell you what I mean. So to give you some context, for me, I went to university to study psychology because I thought people in psychology made a lot of money, and I was like, okay, it seems like a notable, professional, very respectable profession, right? So I got into psychology, and then around 4th year came, and I'm like, oh my god, I don't know what I want to do with my life, like a lot of university students at that time felt. And I'm pretty sure if you're in university right now or in school right now and you're about to graduate, maybe you don't know what you want to do with your life. But I was about to graduate from a psychology degree, and I realized, oh my god, I don't want to go into psychology. I don't know what I want to do. Then I had a crazy idea, and I thought to myself, oh, I want to get into HR. Great. I did a year certificate in HR, and I ended up getting my first HR position. And a year into that, I was like, oh my gosh, I don't want to do HR either. What do I want to do with my life? So at this point, I graduated university, spent a good amount of money in like certifications and everything to get into HR, thinking I had my life together. But even at that point, I didn't know what I wanted to do, and HR was not my love of my life, I guess you would say. And then I got into marketing, and I realized, oh my god, marketing is my passion. This is the field, the industry that I was always meant to get into. Wow, okay, now I feel like I kind of have it a little more together. So the takeaway with this story I'm telling you is, if you're 20 right now, and you feel like you need to have it all figured out, have life figured out, trust me when I say this, but it's okay to not have life figured out, okay? In fact, this kind of reminds me of a story, but I was at a adult birthday party, like an adult, like the guy was like 50 and everything, great mentor of mine, and I'm used to like the drunk fest kind of 20-year-old shit show kind of parties, right? But I went to this party. It's very mature, very much older crowd. I was the youngest one there, and at one point, the birthday man, not the boy, birthday boy, he's 50, he has 2 kids, his wife is like around 40 or so, but I heard them say something interesting, and they said, wow, I think we have life figured out. I think we figured out this parenting thing. And I'm like, wait, you're telling me that you at that age still don't feel like you have it figured out? Because they were dealing with some issues with the children and everything, but they were like, yes, even at this age, I still don't feel like I've figured it out. And at that moment, I thought to myself, oh my gosh, that feeling of, I guess, imposter syndrome or not knowing where you want to go with yourself, that feeling will technically never go away throughout my life. And that just hit me so hard. Because I put so much pressure on myself to figure it out. But in reality, I never really needed to figure it out. All right, number 2 is, if you're in your 20s, know that you are worthy. So again, some context. I often went to like a lot of networking events with all these 30-year-old professional, 10 years of experience in the industry type of people, where recruiters would come, and at these network events, very intense networking events, I would often feel like I am not worthy to go up to this person because I don't know what I'm talking about. I don't have my life figured out, and I feel like I don't know anything about the world out there because I'm stuck in this school bubble. And because of that, I would not approach certain recruiters for a potential job opportunity. I'd be too afraid to shake hands with certain VP of marketing at this company because at the core of it, I didn't feel like I was worthy. I would always attend job fairs, and whenever I met people at the job fair from these big companies, I would always phrase myself as, oh, I'm just a student and I need some experience and I'm here to learn. And I realized subconsciously what I was really doing was I was completely downgrading myself, because the truth is, I've had jobs in the past. I know what it's like to work, and honestly, like, the fact that I was young and ambitious put me so far ahead from people who are maybe more comfortable with their jobs and they're kind of coasting throughout their day to day. And with that being said, like, I was like, wait, I have like the resourcefulness, the drive, the hunger, and the ambition to absolutely kill it in a position. I would actually do better off in the position if you hired me than this other person. Like, why am I downplaying myself? So I guess if there's something I can tell myself when I was 20, it would be that, hey man, like, I know it can be a little intimidating to go out in the real world and talk to these big adults and everything, but know that it's not all that in the real world. You are absolutely worthy of going up there and getting a job that you deserve and selling yourself confidently, and knowing that even if you lack formal work experience on a resume, your hunger and drive will supplement that, and at the end of it, as long as you're hungry, you're driven, you're willing to learn and grind it out for a bit, the world will give you what you want, and that'll put you way ahead of others. Man, that was a motivational thing right there. But again, know that you are worthy. The third piece of advice I would give to myself if I was speaking to my 20-year-old version is that invest in interpersonal communication skills development. Whoa, that sounded very like technical. Whoa. During university, during my early 20s, I was always thinking to myself, I want to be the most popular person in the school. I want everybody to know me. When I'm walking to my class, I want 20 people to stop me and say hi and get in a conversation with them. I just wanted that so badly. So what I did was I would often attend club meetings. I would just talk to random strangers in the hallway. I would take the time to get to know them, shake hands, add them on my Instagram, and I would do this so much to the point where sometimes, and I don't want to brag here, but just going to a class, if it was like the class next door, it took me like hours because I would keep bumping into people. People would be like, hey Alif, hey Alif, hey Alif, and I'd take the time to actually learn about them, catch up with them, and build a relationship with them. And I would end up being late for class. The thing that I didn't realize at the time when I was meeting people and everything was that I didn't realize I was building my interpersonal communication skills that would be transferable to the real world. So how did this apply to the real world? So once I graduated university, I was out of that bubble of being popular and meeting people all day. And I came out with the skill set of being able to build rapport with someone face to face, being able to entertain them through a phone call or like a small casual conversation. And I was just really good at talking to people, making them feel comfortable, making them feel heard, making them feel like they want to reach back out to me. And the biggest area in my life and career that this skill set helped me in was getting my first few jobs. I was really good at reaching out cold to people on LinkedIn, getting these senior managers to get on a phone call with me, asking them the right questions, building rapport with them, having a lot of energy, and making them feel comfortable in the phone call, enough so that they were willing to refer me into a position in the company. Then in the workplace, I was able to build friendships with a bunch of people, end up getting promotions because I was really good at talking to people and building rapport with them, building a relationship with them. So if there's one piece of advice that I would give maybe you if you're in your 20s is invest in your interpersonal communication skills. Number 4 is, and this is something I'm realizing now, it's that I wish I documented my journey through university a bit more. So what I mean is, right now, as I'm 25, I kind of wish I knew what I was thinking about when I was 20, when I was 21, when I was 22, going through all those different experiences, the heartbreaks, the student leadership opportunities, getting my first job, going to school and everything. I wish I took the time to document what I knew and how my thinking process was back then, so that I can compare then to where I am now and see, did I grow into the person that I want to be? And maybe that could have taken shape in the form of a daily vlog where I could record myself on camera, or maybe a journal, a diary of some sort that I documented my experiences in my head. Because honestly, now that I'm 25 and I think back to my 21-year-old self, I kind of wish I had something where I can just like revisit the old version of me just to see what it's like. So if you're 20 right now, I'd highly recommend, man, like just document your journey. Have a journal diary, because your future self will be super glad that you took the time to do that. And the fifth piece of advice that I wish I knew when I was 20 is that just take, how do I even say this? It's just, maybe this is a little more personal for me, but I wish I made more content when I was 20. Like when I was in university, I was part of a student club called UNICEF at York University. I wish I made like YouTube videos where I can show my club's journey, or I made like how-to videos on YouTube, or wrote blog posts on Medium, or made more LinkedIn content just to build my personal brand while I'm super young. That way, when I'm 25, where I am now, I would have compounded so much of an audience, and so many people would have followed my journey way more. And by the time I'm 25, I would have been like a famous person, essentially. But I wish I took the time to build an audience when I was 20. That way I can reap the rewards while I'm 25. It might sound a little vain, it might sound a little narcissistic and everything, but there's just something about having people follow your journey and seeing who you are and supporting you, while at the same time giving back to them, and inspiring people to be their best selves through content, whether again that is blogs or podcasts or videos, whatever you choose to do. There's just something special about that I wish I did when I was 20. And I want to add a bonus number 6 to this list, because ooh, you are so special, aren't you? But number 6 is have freaking fun, man. Like, I don't know, sometimes I found that when I was 20, 21, I took life way too seriously, studying, at least trying to study, and then working on my club, and then making sure I was always productive. But then now that I think back about it, like the meaning of like school and early 20s is also like memories. The meaning of life is to have memories and connect with people and enjoy the experiences and have amazing stories to share with your future grandchildren or whatever. And early 20s is a perfect time for that. As I'm 25 and I'm speaking with a lot of 30-year-olds now where I'm at, the biggest things I hear oftentimes is, oh, I wish I did this when I was 20. Oh, I wish when I had the energy of when I was 20. Oh, my back pain wouldn't be here if I was 20. And the biggest thing I'm starting to realize right now, and while I'm 25, is, our early 20s is the best time to do shit with ourselves. Like, it is the best time, and we literally cannot waste it, because when we're 35, the energy we had, the ambition, the openness to new opportunities, it's gonna fade away. So if you're 20 right now, man, like, work hard and everything, but also, just live life to the max. Okay, obviously don't do stupid things, like don't do drugs and all the bad stuff, but just enjoy and have a lot of amazing memories, because you're gonna reflect on it and be like, oh, that was very, very fulfilling. Okay. Because if you just studied for your MCAT all day while you're 20 to 25 and you barely have memories and all you can think about is MCAT and medical school, like, come on, we only live once. You just lost all your early 20s. So that's kind of what I'm thinking about right now. But anyways, there you have it. The top 5 plus bonus 6 things that I wish I knew when I was 20. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to hit the like button and subscribe for more videos. And if you want to support me even further, be sure to subscribe to my personal newsletter down in the description of this video, where I share life updates plus marketing tips, tricks, and cool things just like that. Awesome. I will see you in the next video. Thanks again for watching, and I will watch you in the next video. I will watch you in the next video. Whoa, whoa, whoa. All right, it's getting too hectic. I'll see you later, my friend. Peace out, my friend. Peace, peace, peace.